And here it is, folks, before your very eyes. The Holy Ghost bears the number 3. In Greek, spirit is right there. Ghost is what I would translate it even. Look at how much it glorifies the number 3. It's 24 times 24 in 6 letters, but look, the 3's flank from the inside out. So the center pair is this pearl necklace of 3's, and then that gets flanked with 50 plus 40, which is 90, to bump it up to this gorgeous 3 fast, and it's bookended with 80 plus 1, which is 81 pure 3's, to make the perfect total in 6 letters of 24 times 24. And then, of course, the name Jesus in Greek does a similar phenomenon. It is 6 letters, okay, that scream out actually the number 3. 81 bookends. 90 within divides by 9. And then, so all of these combos divide by 9. Wow, that's 9 times 9 times 5. So that's 15 27s. That's insane. And then, you know, it's 90 flanking that, and then 81 flanking that in the word spirit. And this occurs, how many times? This occurs 385 times in the New Testament. The number 3. So now we're going to quickly pull up Jesus in Greek, the famous 888. And then I want to show you the 6 letters of that. The most famous 6 letters that make 888. I'm uploading video. Okay, so here they are. So there they are. 6 letters that make 888 perfectly. And we're going to find the 3's now. Now we're going to see the 3's. Well, once again, it's bookended with 210. We just solved "Will you marry me?" The famous phrase "Will you marry me?" adds to 210. That is the bookends of Jesus. This is 10 in the front. This is 200 at the back. So 210. Okay, I'm just going to turn off that sound effect. And then, what other 3's can we find here? Well, what does this leave here? That's triple of 113, doubled. 408. Oh yeah, and then yeah, letter for letter, it does the same thing. I'm seeing this text Jesus through new eyes. When I first started this, everyone focuses on the 8's. They say, oh, 888. That's you know, the big number there is the 888. Well, it seems to me that actually the number 3 is the most glorious part of it, because look at letter by letter, it's multiple 3 from the inside out, just like spirit. So here's the Greek word for spirit, the Holy Ghost, the third person of the Trinity. The 2 center letters divide by 3. In fact, they divide by 9, being 405. The next 2 letters, this is 50, this is 40. 40 plus 50 is 90. So if I could get them in one, I would, but and then you add another, and then this bookended with 81, which is 9 times 9. So letter by letter from the inside out divides by 3. And then Jesus, the same thing. So program these numbers into your brain because they're very special. 270, 3 times 3 times 30. And then this is 400 plus 8. That'll then divide by 3. What's that? 400. What we can do is we can just copy these letters. It's like, you know, you're like cracking the diamond, so to speak, okay? You just, excuse me, we are going to just get these out of the way so we can see what these guys add to. Yeah, 408, 8 times 3 times 17, okay. So, and then, so all that divides by 3, and then the grand total divides by 3. So at the center is 270, the famous 270. What's at the center of this one? Both divide by 9. Look at that. Look at the parallelism between Jesus and Spirit. 15 times 3 times 3 times 3. And now here, watch these numbers right here. That's just 10 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's incredible. Wow. You know, what happens if we just take those 2 center letters out of both of them and just see what their total is? Just see what kind of 3's these make. Beautiful. And of course we just did that. Or no, wait. I just want to do the same thing here. I just want to get all the beauty out of this. So if we remove the 2 center letters, I just want to see what the 3's of the rest are. Oh, sorry, I did do that. Okay. It's amazing. Wow. What happens if we put the 2 side by side? what are we going to see in terms of knitting them together for multiple of 3? So we'll put the Spirit there, and then we'll grab Jesus in Greek here, and we'll put them side by side. Well, this is amazing, because these first 2 letters knit together to make 90, divides by 3. And then these last 2 letters knit together to make the famous 201, divides by 3. And then this guy knits together with this guy, as an example, to make 450. This guy knits together with this guy to make 48. This guy knits together with this guy to make 600, and then this guy knits together with this guy to make 3. So the word Spirit is perfectly interwoven with Jesus for the number 3. Altogether, wow. Wow, it's a triple of 488. It's 12 letters, 36 strokes. I believe I have the strokes programmed properly for all capital Greek letters. That is an eightfold set of Christ the Redeemer in English. Christ the Redeemer is 183. So here it is right here. 8 times 100. Christ the Redeemer is 183. The famous statue in English. Cristo Redentor in Portuguese. Here you have an eightfold set of them. That's how screamingly good this number is. Jesus, the Spirit in Greek. That is shocking. It's all for the number 3. It's all for love. And as I was reading, just read this first sentence here about the Spirit. And I would use the word ghost, because the word ghost is just more symmetrical for the number 3. It's perfectly parallel to Jehovah by Divine Ordinance in English. The third person of the Triune God, the Holy Ghost, co-equal, co-eternal with the Father and the Son. He is God. So important. Wow.